Hi again. So it's been a long time since I've actually I don't know if I've ever done my favorites. So I'm not going to do my favorites of the month. I'm just going to do my favorites for now, because with so many new products that I actually can use now that I've done the hauls, it may change up. I'm going to start with my skincare, and I don't see too much changing with my skincare. I think I will probably not be using foundation as much now that I've got the BB cream. Okay, so here goes. So I use the Olay Sensitive Skin Facial Wipes, and then once I've used that, I use the Olay Professional. I don't know what they call this, but it's very similar to the Clarisonic. But this one is perfect for me. It's for sensitive skin, which mine is, and I love this. I've definitely noticed this change in the texture of my skin. I was having little dry areas here, and when I use this, that's all stopped, and it just feels lovely and smooth. So I'm really liking that. And for $19.95, what the hey. And about twice a week, I use the Aromatherapy Associates Renew Rose Exfoliating Cleanser with it. And I don't know if you can see there the name of it, if I pull it back a bit. Sorry, you guys, I gotta get used to doing all this stuff again. Anyway, that's my exfoliating cleanser that I use with it. I then use the Avene Lotion Purification. It's the toner, and I've been using this for probably a couple of years now. It was recommended to me. I was getting really bad menopausal cystic acne right around here and around my mouth, and the consultant at the drugstore that I was going to, she said, "Oh yeah, you've got menopausal acne," and I'm like, "Oh gee, thanks for that." So I was using, it was an antibacterial cleanser and the Avene, and sure as heck, within 14 days it cleaned up. So I know that if I don't use this, I will break out, and in fact I've got one here, so naughty, I've got to go back to using that. So once I've done that and patted my skin dry, I then use the Strivectin Get Even Brightening Serum, and I follow that up with the Strivectin SG Intensive Concentrate for Stretch Marks and Wrinkles. And I get this, I think it's every month or every 8 weeks through the shopping channel. And then with this particular order, I got the bonus of the Strivectin WH Photo White Spot Repair. And this is essentially just a tip like that. You click it, and a little tiny dab comes out, and you just dab wherever it is. And I've got one particular spot right there, which is actually fading since I started using those 3 products. So then I wait for all of that to settle into my skin, and I then use, first I do the Genifique serum. I then do the Lancome High Resolution Collaser 5 times, or 5X. And this is the one, when this is done, I'll be going to the Visionaire. Now with my moisturizers, I tend to kind of play it, switch it up at times. During the winter, I use Declor, and this is the Triple Action Rich Cream Wrinkle Correction Firmness Radiance with Plant Extracts and Essential Oil Moisturizer. And in the summer, I also change it up with the Dr. Hoshka that I showed you in my last video. I use the Vitaroma Wrinkle Prevention and Radiance Facial Emulsion, and I prefer this out of the 3 in the summer. It's got a nice texture to it. I love the pump. It's thick, but it's not. It goes on really light. I like that. So once all that's done, oh, okay, one thing I forgot. When I'm taking my eye makeup off, I was having a really hard time finding something that would remove waterproof mascara, which I've actually stopped using. But if I were to go back to it, I use the Avene eye makeup removal lotion, and I swear to, this stuff is, I don't know, it's amazing. With the waterproof, you just simply put some on a cotton pad. You just, you know, hold it over your eye and over the lashes, let it sort of absorb for a couple of seconds, and take it off, and then go back and remove it, and it comes off like a dream. It's for 99 cents for, how much do you get? Here's 2 fluid ounces. So I think I've got 2 more for a backup. Then every day I use the Regenerating Neck and Décolleté Cream from Dr. Hoshka. I love the Dr. Hoshka products. And then I start on the face. Now, before getting the BB cream, I was using Vita Lumiere Aqua. Now, but now I've gone to the BB cream, so, eye bags. I've got Baxter down here staring at me. Anyway, and before I move on to the makeup again, I also, for my eyes, I use the Declore Triple Action Eye and Lip Cream Wrinkle Correction Firmest Radiance Plant Extract and Essential Oil. So it's essentially just a thicker version of what I use on my face, and I swear by this. Alrighty, moving on to the face. So after I've done my foundation, and yes, I do use a primer. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending. I've been using the Hard Candy primer, which I find actually quite good. And I think in one of the last videos I showed you, I've actually started using the Oil Control from MAC. And I think I actually may go and purchase the full size of that, because I did find that actually a little more effective than the primer at holding back the oil. So the first thing I'll do is I'll do my brows, and I use the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. And you think I know how to open this. I mean, I've had this for several months. Anyway, there it is. And I actually mix these 2 colors, and it seems to work pretty nicely. And it does have tweezers, a little eyeliner brush, a brow brush, and then a sponge tip. But I've never used those, but they're handy to have if you're traveling. Then I'm just going through my brushes here, and I don't know where I have my eyebrow brush, but anyway. Before I put any of my makeup on, and after I put on my foundation and now the BB cream, I use the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I love this. And actually, I can't remember, I think I was Fabulous 50 or... Anyway, she had just mentioned last night that apparently they're discontinuing this, so I very quickly went and ordered one more. And even if they aren't, it doesn't hurt to have a backup. So, then I have been using one of 2 palettes. I just talked about the Physicians Formula Nude Palette. Or I also use my Dior palette. And this is Petal Shine 809, and I love this palette. It's just a gorgeous pink, oops, sorry you guys, pink, purple, taupe, and a darker purple. I love this. I love this. Anyway, that's one of my favorites. And that will be an all-time favorite for me. I use the Spa Resource Eye Sweep brush to lay down my color. Really nice brush. I will use the NARS number 2 it's called a push brush, and essentially it just pushes the shadow into your lashes, so obviously it looks like you have a bit of eyeliner, and it just thickens my lashes up. I use the 217 from MAC to blend, and I use the EcoTools crease brush just to get in here. And I really like this one. It's actually got a little sharpener on the end, which is kind of cool. So that's also, those are great for traveling. Face brushes, I haven't really finished the makeup yet, but, oh, and I also use the Mini Finish Brush by Glamcore on my eyes. For my face, I use the, I actually use this to apply either my blush, my highlighter, and my the e.l.f. powder. And this is just it's a great brush. I love this. When I'm putting on the foundation or BB cream, concealer, anything, I use the buffing brush from Glamcore. And I love this brush. I mean, this is just a multi-purpose. This just fits. It fits right under here. It fits in here. I mean, I love this brush. Now, the only one that I can compare this to right now that I have would be the Nisha Sato foundation brush that I got. But, of course, I always use this one first. And then this is just a Sonia Kashuk 01 powder brush. And I'll also use this to sweep off any extra powder from the e.l.f. definition powder, or to sweep off anything from underneath my eyes. I'll kind of do this backwards, you guys, but anyway, I use the Undercover Agent concealer, and I don't use that for under eyes. I use that for around my nose, around my right here, under here, and I love this. It blends beautifully, and I use this blending brush. I use the Lancome Hypnostrama mascara. I love that. I use the Lancome Paris Maggie Complete. I'm sorry, I butchered that, but this is my under eye concealer that I use, and I love that. And I believe this is Light Buff. And again, I will use the Glamcore buffing brush to buff all that in. For blush, I use NYX's, I believe, now Sally Hansen Natural Beauty. This is in Rosy, and I love that. And it's beautifully blendable. That was a good purchase. And before I got some of the other highlighters that I've shown, I think in one of the other videos there, I love, this is MAC's by Candlelight. And I love the finish on this. It's just, I love it. And actually, I would actually compare this right now to the Cruel Gardenia. This is a little more shimmery than the Cruel Gardenia, but I love this. And actually, they're coming out with, this was, I believe, a limited edition. They're coming out with it again, so I'm going to pick up another one of these. And let's see, I guess last but not least, and for those days where I just am not in the mood to wash my hair, or I just am too rushed, I've been using the Batiste Dry Shampoo. Love this product. I have used it twice now, and each time I've used it, it volumizes my hair. I haven't had to wash my hair for another week afterward, and I mean, it doesn't go greasy, I don't lose any of the volume. Very much impressed with this, so I'm going to have to buy myself a backup of that. So, yeah, those are my favorites of the moment. I will try to do another one of these at the end of April, and I guess at that point it would be, I think I'm just going to stick with my favorites of the moment. Yeah, because I do like to change it up every once in a while. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and for sure, share what you guys have been using and what products you guys are recommending as your favorites. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.